Tab X is an absolutely great time. There's nothing like it as a black and white e-ink sketchbook. The sheer size of it means that you can make those large pen strokes. Now with the Tab series, you've got the excellent GPUs really speeding up the strokes and making everything render so much faster, and the white space clears really quickly whenever you move the image around. So you've got a great experience of drawing on a really crisp looking screen. Okay, compared to the smaller Tab Mini C or Tab Ultra or other e-ink tablets that are out there, you do have a slightly lower resolution at this size. You've only got a little bit above 200 pixels per inch at this size. But you don't really notice that because you do sit with your head slightly further back from a larger screen like this, and it just looks absolutely crystal clear. One other thing that Boox added when they brought out the Tab lineup with the GPUs was tilt with the pen. So if you're used to drawing with pencils, you'll feel right at home, having firstly the great pressure sensitivity of the Wacom EMR stylus that you get on all Boox tablets, but also now the tilt function to give you different line thicknesses when you tilt the pencil at different angles, just like a real pencil. The one thing to note on the Tab X is that you don't have magnetic cases, and actually for drawing that's a good thing, because magnetic cases can actually interrupt the accuracy of the Wacom EMR stylus at certain points on the screen. There is very little that compares to drawing on this size with this kind of accuracy with the Wacom EMR stylus. It's just a real pleasure. The Tab X and the whole Tab series do not ship with a paper feeding screen protector. I for one don't really mind that. It's a very comfortable screen protector which is on there with a little bit of a textured feeling and a slight amount of friction, but it's not like a paper feeling and it's not like a remarkable feeling either. That does also mean though that you don't wear down the nib so easily, and that also means that you do get slightly better clarity, because matte screen protectors, textured screen protectors, they do interrupt the clarity of the screen slightly. Certainly with the large area you are trading off the color, so you could go down to the Tab Ultra C or Tab Mini C now. You could have 300 dots per inch on the black and white and 150 dots per inch full color screen, but the fact that Boox don't actually give you access to the full gamut of colors on those devices means I don't think you're missing all that much, and the trade-off of very large screen real estate for colors I would take most of the time, because if I'm sketching I will tend to be looking to sketch in black and white, and if I want to add color I can always go ahead and edit that vector-based PDF afterwards on my computer on Adobe Fresco or Photoshop or any other software like that. I think as a kind of first stage pencil drawing, this is an excellent digital sketchbook, and I can't wait to carry it to some museums and do some actual drawing. I'm going to have a really good time doing that, I'm sure. You can have 5 different pencil presets here in the Boox note-taking app, and you can also use up to 5 layers. And although the Boox note-taking app is fine for drawing, it isn't perfect. And you do get to the point that after you've got a lot of ink on the screen, you do get to the point where it says large volume of notes and it's rendering, because this is a primarily note-taking app rather than a drawing app. And I really have a bit of a plea for Boox to bring us a full drawing app for these tablets so we can really use the full power. Right now it is not currently working really well with other third-party drawing apps. Like, I wish I could tell you that Autodesk Sketchbook would work really well here on the Tab X, but it doesn't. It is only really the Boox own brand apps that use the specific e-ink pen recognition API that are actually really geared up for drawing. So right now if you're going to draw on these tablets, you're going to be drawing in this note-taking app here. What's on the wish list for that full drawing app? I would really love to see more options for artistic pens and brushes and pencils, different maybe wet looking media and different blending options, not just between layers, but between different tools as well. This would really unlock the potential of these amazing Eink tablets. There are of course workarounds though. Because it's vector based, you can actually go ahead and edit every single stroke if you wish after the effect, after you've exported it. But also one could go ahead and export one layer at a time, so you can choose to export just the visible layers, for instance, and then you could blend those layers within something like Photoshop. So there are options to use this, as I say, as a start point for your digital art. I don't think you can finish a piece of digital art on Tab X or the Tab Mini C like you could, for instance, on an iPad. But right now it's definitely a recommend. If you're someone that likes to draw on Eink, if you're someone into digital art, then have a go with one of these tablets. They are great fun to draw on.